dancing to your front row. You funny. You funny as hell. Child. I know we, baby. Let me tell you, that shit is on route. Is on route to the house. That's how I feel. It's gloomy outside. I love me a good gloomy day. It rained 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning. So I was just getting to sleep. I slept good. Woke up. This motherfucker changed the key code to the fucking front door. Looking like you wake up and find ways to be a bitch ass nigga. Wake up and find ways to be a bitch ass nigga. And I just laugh because it's like you putting a lot of energy into trying to not make something work for me. That's crazy. Now, if you break it down and just think about it, this is a father trying to stop every ability for you to do anything. If I can't get in the house, what do you think I'm gonna lock the doors if I walk outside of this motherfucker? That means you can't go out of town. You must find out that you can't evict me. On top of that, you just you being a bitch ass nigga. You 70, what, 76? Too old to be doing all of that shit. Like the shit weird. Like I had like this the shit weird. And I'm just looking like you just look stupid at this point. Like you ought to be fucking embarrassed. Look all that you gotta do. Look at all of the motherfucking jumps and hurdles you gotta do to even do something fucked up to me. You gotta waste gas. You gotta waste energy. Like you be wasting your fucking time. And then it's crazy is because I'm like, you be wasting your time and I already know the outcome. So I told you, if you already know the outcome, they already know what the fuck finna happen. What you think they doing it for? They doing it to make you crash out. My son was in the kitchen today. This fucking lady asked, she told my son, talking about you can't speak. Now, why would my kids speak to you after you done told them you want them on the street and you disconnected their devices and their children? What they got to do with anything, right? So you made them have a feeling towards you, right? This bitch gets on the phone and tell them motherfuckers, oh yeah, she just got the kids following her stupidity. And I'm like, damn, this bitch, wow. Okay. And so my son, she gonna tell my son, talking about you need to be more nicer to me because if something happens to your mama, who you gonna call? Why the fuck is something gonna happen to me? Y'all older than me. I live right. What? So my son said, well, what makes you think something's, he said, how come every time you always revert to something happening to my mother? And then she don't even ask the question. And then she said, you ain't gonna have nobody to call. Why would you think that? You would think that for the simple fact you didn't call everybody and you didn't and you be saying dumb shit like we listen to her do in the kitchen. And it's all meant for me to react. Give a fuck. My kids tapped in. They're not stupid. They see shit before it happened. You know what I'm saying? So he tells her, she said, who you gonna call? You ain't got nobody to call. And my son said, well, God is always here. And he said, well, what makes you think that you would be the first person that I would call? You just said you want the nigga out on the street. Why would he call you? And he simply asked her that question, and she literally didn't. And she was like, well, God, and didn't know. She was like, well, God got to send a person your way, and that person would be me. I said, what? I just listened. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you think you bigger than the program. And then she got on the phone, she started talking shit about my son. So whoever she was on the phone with. And I'm like, damn, talking about my kids. That's crazy. That's dirty work. You supposed to be somebody's fucking grandmother. And then he asked her why is his phone off. And she talking about she don't know, she don't pay the bill. I told you it all boils back down to that gay ass nigga. And I'm looking like the real question is what you gonna do when something happened to him for all the goofy shit he been doing to everybody else? Because I have come to learn that I ain't the only person he be fucking with. He been out here fucking with people, but nobody has just known. Nobody has not known the underlining reason of why he felt like he can do shit, and it's spell work. I'm just the one that can see the shit, so it don't bother me. I bother them. I bother that nigga. So he can't kick me out, but nigga, you done fucked up. You done fucked it up to where, bitch, I can stay here and you can't do shit. What you? All you gonna do is keep changing the what? Change the code, okay? So I won't lock the door. Now you're gonna have to be worried about if the door locked all the time because you're paranoid like somebody coming in after you. Come on now, like how you think I'm gonna get back in if you go out of town or if you're not home? That don't even make sense, you know? But hey, like I tell you, it's a paper trail when it comes to everything. Cause I don't play that shit. But yeah, I'm just looking like people really think that they getting away scot free, baby. Mercury just ran into retrograde today, and you do that shit on today. Mercury just ran into retrograde today, fully. You got to be more careful than that. So if you are aligned with obstacles and delays and fuck shit happening in your life, do something fucked up to somebody on around Mercury retrograde. That's like people doing spell work. Mercury retrograde, you a damn fool. That shit finna bounce back so quick. Especially if you doing that shit out of fucking especially if you doing that shit with fucked up intentions. That nigga woke up and said, I'm going to change the lock. And let me tell you when he changed the lock. He changed the lock when I went to go get my groceries because they can't get in the gate. They had delivered them to the front office, so I went to the front office to get them. By the time I came back, put him up, came in my room, he had already changed the keypad. So you make it to where your door gotta be left open. If I step outside, I can't get back in. If it ain't no kids here, if it ain't nobody here, and if they sleep, how I'm gonna get back in? Like dumbass shit like that. You got people, that's how you know. Like people want you to crash out. And it's like, nigga, you just look like a dumbass. It just proves my point because what grown ass man play games like that? You grown. You a grown ass, overgrown man. And you playing games like that. Who the fuck wakes up and say, yeah, I'm gonna make it to it. My child can't make it. That's crazy. That's crazy work. You finna get a lot of cooperation in a minute though from something else. You finna get some cooperation from someone else. All right, comfort, love card. 2020 is significant. What the day is? Oh, the day the 18th. So, just like I had to tell Divine Masculine to keep his hands to himself, Spirit is saying, keep your words to yourself. People are trying to provoke you at this time. And they're literally just the walking dead. They're literally just the walking dead. It's the 17th, so the 20th could be significant. Yeah, these people are the walking dead. They don't have no fucking souls. So the only way they can trick you out your spot is by tricking you out your spot. They want you to get volunteer and violent and all types of goofy shit. There's no need. See, that's the purpose of the gift. You knowing the outcome. So if you know the outcome, because still, see, then this is the thing that people don't understand about tarot. This is the only thing people don't understand about tarot. See, yeah, God will show you what can happen, but you have to work towards that shit. You understand? So you already know the outcome. If somebody, the only thing that somebody else can do is throw monkey wrenches and try to delay you. But if you find ways around all of them obstacles and you just keep moving forwards, baby, when you find ways around that obstacle, because nothing is an obstacle, it's a fucking illusion. And it's easy to find simple solutions. There's too many ways, it's too many avenues where you can do that shit. So nobody is stuck. It's an illusion. Nobody is fucking stuck. You have ways of knowing things. You just have to learn how to maneuver through the battlefield. You already know what the outcome gonna be. You already fucking won. But God wants you to go back and remember what you're doing so that you can teach somebody else. Because, baby, that battle ain't for you. That shit for somebody the fuck else. It's somebody right now who was going through less and thinking about ending it all. Everybody ain't as strong as you. You know what I'm saying? God give them fucked up ass battles, boy, to the strongest people. God already know you got this. That's why he put you in this position. That's why he putting you around these people, baby. That's why God still got you sitting in the lion's den. You can be surrounded by your enemies, but a motherfucker can't touch you. So what they do, they provoke you, they poke at you. Like, I got kids. You can't really aggravate me. I block shit out. Like, you can't really aggravate me like that. We got too much shit coming our way to be aggravated. It's like when you know what the outcome, you know the outcome is you traveling, seeing the world, doing a whole shit with your kids, creating your own family, creating your own businesses. Why would I be worried about what the fuck a motherfucker trying to do? That shit ain't gonna work. That shit is not going to work, okay? That shit not gonna work. Ace of buds, Ace of Pentacles. What they want for you ain't what's happening for you. Thank God, Spirit don't leave it up to other fucking people. Shit. This shit crazy. People are weird as fuck. Then they call us weird. And I be looking like, ma'am, sir, do you see what the fuck? Do you understand what the fuck you be doing? You real life out here trying to take people take people out. They ain't start watching fucking movies thinking they can do that shit. I see Dexter got a new series. Bitches need to start watching that shit. Motherfuckers thinking they can just get away with shit. Nigga need to cut that sci-fi shit off. People thinking they bigger than God. It's crazy. That's how you know these people have to worship the devil. Because ain't no fucking way that they would do the shit that they doing and say they believe in God. They don't give a fuck about God. They out here doing death spells on bitches. They out here trying to hurt motherfuckers' kids and shit. Like, what the fuck? It's really wild out this motherfucker. These niggas is really insane. I guarantee you they ain't doing this shit out the country. They only doing this shit over here. Maybe when you be after you pass all your when you come back, you don't come back to the US. You come back to a different country. God send me to another country, okay? If I gotta come back, send me to another country. Take me to another land. Yeah. Take me somewhere. Where the fuck else? Don't let it be in the United motherfucking States. Alright, let's see. Damn, King of Buds. Spirit say I got you. Damn. Your living arrangement is getting ready to change. Something about your strength. Alright. Spirit said, hold on. Change is coming. Hold on. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. I feel like God is finna show you. God is finna show you a sign that things finna change, like immediately. All right, the High Priestess is here. I just feel like God finna give you a sign. Not a cuz it's gonna be a wish fulfillment too. Yeah, God finna give you a sign that. We're finna get ready to go on a journey, but this is a joyous journey. All right, a journey where you don't lack shit. A journey where you are not around people that you do not want to fucking be around. Energies that you do not want to mix. Energies that do not deserve to celebrate with you. Alright. Alright, this is something you manifested. You manifested a new beginning, and here the fuck it is. Alright, tell me about this King of Buds. Alright, something's definitely going in a different direction when it comes to, I don't want to say this shit, but what the fuck, it's right here. I just feel like, it is damn Two of Cups. Give them to yourself. Give them to your household. I'm going to say that. Give them to yourself. Give it to your household. Strengthening the bonds inside of what you created, all right? Where shit is not cloudy, where motherfuckers ain't confused, when everybody is alert, right? Away from toxic ass people. That's the type of life I'm ready for. All right, and God's getting ready to show you a sign, all right? God's getting ready to show you a sign that is coming in. All right, get ready for your blessings. Somebody thought that they could manipulate you. All right, but they didn't know that you was a High Priestess. All right, there's a house here. Somebody thought that they could manipulate you when it comes to a home, and they found out that they fucking can't because you know too much. I'm hearing that song, ease on down, ease on the road. All right, you finna travel towards this home. Somebody better give you your shit before it get ugly out this bitch. All right, because what? This shit is on the board twice. Shit is changing. It's time for you to get what's yours. All right, this is what you manifested. All right, and secrets. All right, I'm going to go to the extended read. There's an obstacle that has been removed, a major obstacle. I'm going to go to the extended on the members read. I will see you over there.